You've heard the buzz, right? In Kampala, on social media, in your WhatsApp groups, there's this constant talk about AI. Some people are saying it's here to take all our jobs. Others think it's only for programmers and tech geniuses. You know, there's a lot of noise, but very few people are actually breaking down how a regular person in Uganda, maybe with just a smartphone, can use AI to earn a real income. So today, we're going to cut through all that confusion.
So, this brings us to the big question on everyone's mind. Is this new technology something we should be afraid of, or is it one of the biggest opportunities our generation has ever seen? And look, it's easy to be skeptical. I totally get it. When something this new and powerful comes along, feeling a little cautious is completely normal.
This quote from a Ugandan AI researcher, Rugaba J. Paul, really hits the nail on the head. The popular idea is that AI is all about walking, talking robots or some kind of secret knowledge only for the super elites. But the real story, the one that can actually put some money in your pocket, well, it's much, much simpler and way more practical than all that.
So let's get real about what this opportunity looks like. Forget the science fiction movies for a second. The AI opportunity in Uganda isn't happening in some high-tech lab. It's right here, on the ground, with everyday entrepreneurs and hustlers like you and me. And to really understand why, we first have to look at the real engine of our economy.
Now, just let this number sink in for a moment. Over 90% of Uganda's entire private sector is made up of micro, small, and medium-sized businesses. Yeah, we're talking about the salon owners, the people selling on Jumia, the local restaurants, the freelance creatives. This is where the real AI revolution in Uganda is going to happen.
Think about it. What did it take to start a business the old way? You needed a big loan for rent somewhere like a Acacia Mall. You needed money to hire a marketing agency, a separate budget for a graphic designer. Well, AI is like a bulldozer smashing through that wall of barriers. It lets you start with what you have, your skills, your hustle, and a smart tool in your hand.
And this is exactly why the timing is perfect. As Rugaba says, the field is, and I'm quoting here, very virgin. What does that mean? It means it's new, it's wide open for the taking. Getting in now, learning these skills before everybody else gives you a massive head start. The people who are learning today are going to be the experts and probably the highest earners tomorrow.
So, what does using AI actually look like on a random Tuesday afternoon in Kampala? It's not about becoming a coder or trying to understand complex algorithms. It's simply about learning to use a few powerful apps. Let's open up this new toolbox and see what's inside.
This right here is the most important mindset shift you can make. Stop thinking about AI as some kind of robot from a movie. Instead, think of it as your own personal assistant, a super smart assistant that lives right there on your phone or laptop, ready 24/7 to help you with tasks that used to take hours or skills you never had the time to learn.
So, what can this new assistant of yours actually do? Well, it can help you write a professional business plan. It can design all your social media posts. It can create a powerful product description for your Jumia store. Look, this isn't magic. It's just a massive shortcut to getting things done well and getting them done fast.
And you know what the best part is? You don't need a big budget to get started. You can start exploring this entire world today for free. Seriously. Tools like ChatGPT are incredible for any kind of writing, and Canva's AI features make graphic design accessible to absolutely everyone, no experience needed. The barrier to entry is basically zero.
Okay. Theory is nice, but money is better, right? So how do you turn these tools into actual Ugandan shillings? Let's break down 3 high-demand services you could learn this week and start offering to local businesses almost immediately.
First up, we have content creation. Every single business, from a small shop in Ntinda to a large corporation in Nakasero, needs content. They all need blog posts, website text, product descriptions, even help with professional CVs. This is a constant, unending demand.
Here's how it works. You use a tool like ChatGPT to generate a really good first draft. But your job, your real skill, is to then edit it, to add that human touch, that local flavor that a machine just can't replicate. That's where your value is. You can find your first clients today on local platforms like ProGig Finder or in the hundreds of SME WhatsApp groups where business owners are literally asking for help. Okay, service number 2, social media management. Just take a walk down any street in your neighborhood. How many local shops do you see with a Facebook page that hasn't been updated since 2022? They all know they need to be online, but they just don't have the time, and that is your opportunity.
By using ChatGPT for the captions and Canva for the graphics, you can create a whole month of professional-looking social media content for a client in just a few hours. Your first clients are literally right around the corner. Walk into a local salon, a restaurant, a clothing shop, and just show them what a difference an active online presence can make.
And the third service is simple graphic design. In the past, if a new business needed a logo or an event organizer needed a poster, they had to go out and find an expensive professional designer. Well, not anymore.
The thing is, you don't need years of design school anymore. With a tool like Canva AI, you can generate professional-looking logos, flyers, and banners in minutes. All you really need is a good eye and an understanding of what your client is looking for. Your market is all around you. Local businesses, churches, event promoters, and community groups.
So let's talk numbers. What can this actually earn you? We looked at reports from real Ugandan freelancers doing this exact work right now. Earning an extra 300,000 to 700,000 Ugandan shillings in your first month just working part-time is a very achievable goal. This isn't some get-rich-quick promise. It's a realistic starting point for building a valuable side hustle.
Okay, now this is the most important part, so listen up. Knowing all of this stuff is one thing, but actually doing something with it is everything. So let's create a simple, clear plan to get you from watching this to landing your very first potential client.
Here it is, your 4-step plan. It's that simple. Number 1, choose one service. Don't try to be a writer, a designer, and a social media manager all at once. Just pick one. Number 2, learn one tool for that job, like ChatGPT or Canva, and get really good at it. 3, create a sample. Don't just tell people you can do it, show them. And number 4, walk into a local business you admire and offer them that sample for free. A great sample is the best sales pitch you will ever have.
Now, just a quick word of advice. As you start out, try to avoid these common traps. First, never just copy and paste from an AI. Your value is in your unique human touch. Second, master one thing before you try to do everything. And finally, and this one is crucial, please remember this. AI makes you faster, but it does not make your work cheaper. Charge for the value you provide, not the minutes it took you.
So, we're back where we started. The AI opportunity in Uganda isn't some distant dream for tech experts. It's a real, present-day reality for anyone with the curiosity to learn a new tool and the courage to take that first step. The field is new, the competition is low, and the demand from local businesses is growing every single day. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build with it?